Osio, greetings, my Briqua, Sakpase, Wagwan. Man, listen, this is Chief Kalanago with a quick video. Maybe not, right? But a lot of people have been reaching out to me, man, and I don't know if you all realize, like right now, we are literally, our backs are against the wall, man. And I don't think a lot of people realize that, right? So a lot of people are asking me, well, Chief, why aren't you linking up with, certain brothers on YouTube and people that's kind of like talking about the same thing that you're talking about and all that? Man, listen, I'm going to tell y'all again. All right. I cannot force anybody to hit me up. I cannot force anybody to work with me. All I could do is just play my part and do what the ancestors summoned me to do. Okay. A lot of people on the internet, whether it may be Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Okay. Me personally, I call them the Aboriginal Creflow dollars or the Aboriginal TD Jakes. All right. It's a hustle. It's a business. That's what they're about. You feel me? And me, I don't care about this fiat currency. I already told y'all that. All right. Yes, it's needed to do what we got to do. Granted. Right. But to me, that's not my main focus. My main focus is the elevation of my people, not just the enlightenment. All right. But the upliftment and stepping into position to reclaim what's ours. So my feet is on the ground. Y'all could see I'm all over the place doing the actual work. You feel me? And the truth of the matter is, I can't be mad at anybody who just want to be on the internet talking and doing what they got to do. I can't be mad at that. All right, they have a part to play as well. Maybe that's just their role. You feel me? Maybe their role is that's the next come up. You know what I mean? It's just another movement like the conscious community and everybody's looking for a paycheck. No, I'm not saying that that's what they're doing, but I'm saying, hey, maybe, I don't know. All right. So for me, my walk is different. My purpose is different. My goal or my purpose actually is to be in the streets, making a difference, getting up in these people's faces, letting them speak the truth. Because it's one thing to hear it and read it in books, but when you're actually talking to the people who have usurped our identity and you get them to speak the truth and spill the beans and expose the fraud, all right, that's taking it to a whole different level. And ain't nobody doing that. Nobody's doing that but me. You feel me? So I can only speak for myself. I'm not going to stress nobody out. I'm not going to be mad at anybody for not reaching out to me. Man, I'm just going to do me because I'm never alone. I got the Great Spirit on my side. I got my ancestors on my side. And I know I got a few brothers and sisters who support. And thank you so much for your continued support. And that's cool. So once again, remember, many are called but chosen a few. And those that are called, let them do them. But just know that those that are chosen, we are the ones that's going to make the change. We are the ones that's going to make the difference. You see, I'm not chasing this illusion of a fiat currency dream. I'm not chasing that. I'm chasing to get our land back. All right. That's what I'm chasing. That's what I'm doing. And those are the people that I'm actually, I'm aspiring to work with. People who see that vision. The real gem and the real prize is in the land, because everything you look at, everything you strive for, it comes from the land. Okay? You got to feed yourself. Where does the food come from? It comes from the land, but someone else is giving it to us. All right? Where does fiat currency come from? That fake money. Where does it come from? It comes from trees. Where do trees come from? It comes from the land. But they kill our trees. They do their process and then they give us this piece of paper telling us it's real, but it's not. It's not backed by anything. Where do our clothes come from? It comes from plants. So that means it comes from the land. So at the ending of the day, man, if we don't realize the true value of the land, The true value is in the land. Okay? Nowadays, everybody's saying, oh, well, man, you know what? I'm going to invest in gold and silver. Perfect. Great. But let me ask you a question. Where does gold and silver come from? It doesn't come from thin air. It comes from the land. So at the end of the day, man, what's the real prize? What is the real prize? It is the land. It is the land. Now here's the gift and the curse, right? The gift is we are the original people of the land. We are the only ones who could make a legitimate claim. All right? Anybody could make a claim, but my question is your claim legitimate? So we are the only ones that could make a legitimate claim. You feel me? That's the gift we have. The curse is the majority of our people don't know who the hell they are, and they don't realize the value, the true value is in the land. They don't realize that. So they got our people chasing the illusion, making you think that that fiat currency is the real value. No, it's not. It's actually your sweat and equity, your blood, your energy. That's the real value. Because if you don't invest your sweat, your equity, and your blood into what you are doing, you will not get the fiat currency. So what are the true values? It is the people and the land. Our people are just too distracted. And guess what? It's not going to take everybody to make that change. It is just a handful. That's why I don't stress nobody to reach out to me. All right. I don't stress myself to deal and build with anybody. I reach out to you a few times. Man, listen, that's all I'm going to do. So for all those of you who keep emailing me and sending me messages, hey, Chief, you got to build with this one and that one. Listen, just to let you know, y'all could stop doing that because I have reached out to people in the past. And the truth of the matter is they are not about what I'm doing. All right. They have an image to protect. You feel me? And when I say they have an image to protect, meaning that they have, it's a business. Okay. This whole Aboriginal movement that they call a movement is a business. So they have to protect their business. You feel me? But me, I don't care about that. All right. I want to get down and dirty and claim what's ours, period. It is ours. You feel me? And I'm not going to subject myself to any conqueror. I'm not going to subject myself to any foreigner on my ancestral land. Now, if they got to violate my right and do what they have to do, then let them go ahead and do that. You feel me? But I'm not going to allow none of them to instill no type of fear in me. Period. So just know that there's different people. A lot of us are cut from a different cloth. Some people could talk a good game. It sounds good. Okay? And that's fine. That is just their role. But when it comes to getting up in people's faces, not everybody's going to do that. Okay? Not everybody's going to do that. Not everybody's going to stand in front of a tank. Okay? And stand up with your feathers and say, yo, I'm an American Aborigine. Do what you got to do. This is my land and I ain't going nowhere. I'm standing up right here. Not everybody is willing to do that. So just know that we are cut from a different cloth. So I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing, and I don't need an army. You feel me? I'm just going to play my part and do what I got to do because I already peeped game. A lot of these dudes on the internet, they're nothing but American Aborigine Creflow Dollar and TD Jakes and Joel Olstein. That's all they're about. Okay? It's about money and how much they could generate. And that's cool. Man, listen. Do your thing, sis. Do your thing, bruh. Do you. But my fight is different. Okay? My mission is different. My calling is different. Mine is to be on the ground, making that impact, not on the internet. Or not just on the internet. And don't get me wrong, I'm going to reiterate, there's nothing wrong with people who just want to be on the internet. There's nothing wrong with people who see an opportunity to make money and use it to make money. Man, listen, do you. I don't know your situation. I have my situations. I have my responsibilities. I got my bills too. But I know I'm not going to allow that to let me sell my people out. I'm not going to do that. And by no means I'm insinuating that they are selling people out. No, I'm not insinuating that. All I'm just saying is chasing that fiat currency is not my number one priority. All right? I want our land back. I want my people's respect back. And that's why the world is not respecting us, because we don't respect ourselves. And this is not an American Aboriginal or Aborigine movement to me. It's not a movement. That's a lifestyle. It's my way of life. I live that every single day. It's in my blood. It's in my DNA. It's in my cosmetic makeup. It's in every fiber of my being. Okay? I'm an American Aborigine, aka American Indian. And none of them could take that away from me. You feel me? So just know that we as a people, we have to categorize the people that we deal with when it comes to that movement, because not all of them will stand up when the day comes. And we are moving closer to 2020. All right, these people, they got plans, man. They're already putting things in motion. We should have already had boots on the ground. I'm talking about all the major players on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. We should have been linked up, coming together and making this something global. But once again, their agenda is different. Okay? They got a business to run. You feel me? And I respect it. I ain't trying to be no Creflow dollar of this Aborigine community. All right? I'm not. That's not my vision. That's not my goal. That's not my purpose. I could live my life without fiat currency. Give me back my land and give me back my freedom. You could keep everything else. Okay? That's where my focus is at. And all I could say is this. I'm going to be one of the real ones who have ever done this and who will ever do it. Period. I don't care who want to hate on me. I don't care who want to talk about me. Man, listen, my work speaks for itself. Every time. Every day, anywhere I go. When I travel all over this place, man, listen, I do that on my own dime. Okay? On my own dime. And yes, thank you to, like I said, a few brothers and sisters who always support. That means a lot. I will never take that away from you. Okay? Just know that you got a true soldier, all right, repping and rocking on behalf of our ancestors and willing to stand in the midst, all right, or on the battleground in front of a tank with my feathers and saying, I shall not be moved. Okay? That's the type of spirit that I have. That's the type of heart that I have. I know they always listening. I know they always watching. That don't intimidate me. All right? I'm the type of indigenous man that will walk up to the federal building and ask to speak to the director and let him know, listen, man, we got to sit down and talk, because what you're doing to my people, I ain't standing for that. All right? I will walk to the White House and knock on the door if I have to. Okay? To have a meeting with Donald Trump or whoever. I'm just letting you know I'm doing this for real. I'm doing this for real. Okay? So don't put me in the class of these dudes and a lot of these females on YouTube. I mean, I'm on a whole different level by myself. Okay? And I'm not tooting my own horn. I have eyes to see as well. And I got ears to hear. All right? So I'm going to continue to rock and do what I'm doing. And that's it, man. That's it. Worst comes to worst, like I said before, what they're going to do? Take out the physical flesh? They cannot murder me. They cannot kill me. I'm immortal. I'm a god. I'm a deity. They can't do nothing to me, man. All you could do is what? Take the flesh. And I'm going to ask them straight up and down. All right? Because our people are standing up. Y'all are so childish. All right? So childish. Y'all want to do everything in your power to hurt our people just because we want to be free in our land? Come on, man. There's no honor in that. There's no honor. Period. So I have no respect for them. No respect whatsoever. So if you're going to feel like, you know what, you want to take out Chief Kalinago because he's standing up for his people, go ahead and do what you got to do. All I ask is this: don't be a coward, okay? Don't send a sniper from a building or a roof to take me out. Let him come in my face and look me in my face, all right? And do it. That's me, okay? That's me. Don't be a coward and do it, man. Nah, don't do that. Come in my face as a man. If you want to take me out, come in my face as a man, all right? And let me look down that barrel and do what you got to do. That's the type of heart that I have. Period. So y'all got to know who y'all dealing with. And a lot of our people, they are our biggest enemies than y'all think it's Caucasians. That's why I tell people I don't play this color thing. I don't do that. Because the people at the top, they look just like me and you. All right? They look just like me and you. They're a bunch of African Negroes. All right? African Negroes, Moors, you know what I'm saying? They're mulatto children. They are the ones at the top. I don't care what nobody say. Okay? I'm going to continue to stand and speak the truth. And yes, you do have some American Indians who sold out. They are the ones that's at the top right now. Okay? And they got the pale man as the face of it, making you think it's the pale man. Our people are in the same predicament. When the French and the British came to our land fighting, the American Indians had to stand in the middle and watch people fight on our land for our land. Right now, we're in the same predicament. Okay, the left wing is fighting the right wing, and our people are in the middle trying to find their place. Well, this is a perfect opportunity. Let them fight each other and let us stand up and be strong, assertive as to letting people know this is our land. And now we're going to make the laws on our land. Ain't no foreigner supposed to come on our land and make no laws. Those are not laws, they are policies. Only original organic people could make laws in their land. So why aren't all these big YouTube scholars and all these big Facebook and Instagram scholars, why they not coming together? Huh? Isn't there power in numbers? So why they not doing it? They just talking it. So that's the difference between a talker and a doer. I ain't no Creflow dollar, man. Like I said, I ain't no TD Jakes of this American Aborigine thing right here. Nah, I do this for real. This is in my blood. If nobody gave me a dime today, I would still do what I'm doing. I would still pay for a car. I would still pay for hotels and go around the country and build with my brothers and sisters on my own dime. Because that's in my heart. So all I'm just going to say is this. I respect what everybody else is doing. More power to them. All right? But apparently their journey and their walk and their purpose is different from mine. Okay? We are all heading in the same direction, I assume. But we are not all going to be in the same transportation. And that's just what it is. Like I said, I'm a different breed of man. I'm a different lion. Okay? So whether brothers or sisters want to reach out to me, man, listen, it doesn't even matter. All right. I hear y'all. Chief, man, you need to link up with such and such. I get it. All right. I just want you to know it's not happening because it's of any fault of mine or lack of effort thereof. Nah, I have made attempts to reach out to other brothers and sisters who are supposedly or doing the same thing. All right. But I can't beg people to link with me. You feel me? Maybe Chief Kalinago is too real, too serious, too much in people's faces. Maybe they don't want that type of attention. Maybe they got families they got to protect. I don't know. I don't know people's story. You feel me? All I know is what my ancestors put in my heart to stand and to fight for. And I'm here to fight for their legacy. And I don't care what, they could have the biggest tank in the world. That don't scare me. I will stand right in front of the tank with my feathers and let you know this is my land. I'm indigenous to this land. I'm an original man to this land. And there's nothing you could do to change that. Okay? Because when you stand for your people, they want to consider you a terrorist. Okay? A threat. How am I a threat? Because I want my people to have a decent life in our own land. How am I a terrorist? Because I want our children to get a better education. I don't want my people to be homeless. Huh? How am I a terrorist? Because I want my people to know that this is their home. That makes me a terrorist? Come on, man. So obviously, y'all are nothing but a bunch of bullies, man. Bullies. If you didn't have the guns or the tanks or the drones, what would you do? So obviously, you're trying to control people with fear. That's what it's all about. It's about fear, putting fear in people. That's what it's about. And a lot of people are scared, you know, and then y'all give them churches so that they could go sit down and worship your gods, not realizing that their God is not your God, that realizing that your God is not their God. So your God is not going to work for them. Okay? And a lot of people are losing faith in the church. So what you have to do, you have to bring Kanye West. Okay? Bring Kanye West in one of the cities across the Americas where the so-called black people have the spending power. So you have to put him in their mix, not realizing that that's a trap. For when you are ready for them, you will know where to wrong them up and pick them up. Okay, the church has always been a bait for catching slaves. It has always been. Go ahead and do the research. The ministers and the pastors, that's what they used to do. Bring people in the church, and then the slave masters would come there and control them. So ain't nothing changes, nothing new under the sun, man. I keep telling y'all, if y'all don't want the truth, then y'all could unsubscribe, dislike the videos. I don't care. But I'm going to continue to speak the truth and stand on the truth. Nothing else will set you free but the truth. And you have to live it by any means necessary. So if they want to call me a terrorist for loving my people, if they want to call me a terrorist for making sure that our children have the same opportunity that foreigners have in our land, man, listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. You see, they want a weak, melanated man. That's what they like. That's why they're feminizing our man. Got them running around in panties and skirts. All right? I ain't the one. So if I have to walk this journey alone, then you know what? I will walk this journey alone. And when I say alone, I mean in the physical. Because I know the Great Spirit is always with me. I know my ancestors are always with me. All right? Nobody's obligated to walk this with me. Nobody but me. But if there are brothers and sisters who are willing to walk with me, walk by my side, I don't want to be your leader. I don't want to follow you. I just want to walk with my brothers and sisters and step up, all right, to claim who we are, to get the respect in our land. Then I'll do that. And that's just my stance on that, all right? So once again, just to conclude, I'm not going to stress any brother or any sister to link up with me. They got their own agendas. All right. I don't know their personal situation. Maybe they figure, man, listen, Chief Kalinago is too real. He up in people's faces. I don't need that type of attention. Then you know what? So be it. So be it. Remember, a lot of our ancestors were from a different cloth as well. Some of them were real warriors and some of them sold out. And once again, I'm not insinuating that people are selling out. I just don't know their situation. All right. And maybe they can't be as forthcoming or upfront or be on the battlefield like Chief Kalinago. And that's cool. Everybody got to play a role, man. Everybody got to play a role. And my role is to be on the battlefield. Not seeking battle, but making sure that I put my foot down to let them know that we're still here. Because I'm not seeking war. All right? I'm not seeking war. But if the war comes, I'm willing to defend myself. I want peace. I want love. I want harmony. But these people, that's not what they're about. And when I say these people, once again, the majority of them look like me and you. So let us not make this a color thing. So with that being said, I'm going to continue to do what I'm going to do. And I'm not here to play no games with anybody that want to take who I am away from me. All right. I don't subscribe to none of this. This is Morocco. This is the Moroccan Empire. Man, I ain't got time for all that. All right. That doesn't resonate with me. And don't bring that to me at all, period. I don't trust y'all people because y'all know the truth. OK, y'all know the truth. And y'all, you guys want our people to be subjects of this proclaimed empire. We ain't doing that. All right. Because the Americas, we always had clans, individual families. Where this empire came from. All right. So this is not Morocco. It never been, it never was, and it never will be. OK, as a matter of fact, y'all work together with the US government to take my people's identity and to take our land. So I don't trust y'all. And that's facts. I'm not here to play the games. All right. I'm out. Peace.